Saturday Night Baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jorge Lopez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now here it comes. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set, and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. Weak roller right side to second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And now in the box, Aaron Hicks. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Austin Hayes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Standing in now, Gomer Sanchez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So here's Trey Mancini. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The payoff pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Orioles lead one. Still no score. Giancarlo Stanton now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Giancarlo Stanton.
From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
That is it.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And that'll bring up Glaber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 home.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. Right side, fair ball down the line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Luke Voit, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 261 the average coming into action here. 11 home runs and 29 driven in. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch. Torres stands at second with 2 gone. That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
3-0. Here it is.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Ready with the 3-1. Swing and a liner. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Pat Valaika. First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Popped him up. Higashioka has a play. 1 out.
Batting 6th, the right fielder.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Anthony Santander comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A little low. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go
Batting
around,
7th,
according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Rio Ruiz stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Count even at 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Voit is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. Here's Brett Gardner now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit out towards second. Sanchez is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting up, the catcher, Higashioka.
Next, it'll be Kyle Higashioka. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. A bouncer up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. One there. On to first, and for the 2nd time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvez.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Galvez, a 5'10" switch hitter. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Batting 9th, the catcher,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's only 2 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another 1-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Aaron Judge.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Good time now to check out the Orioles' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He swings and sends it on a line to right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hicks, the runner at second with 1 away. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Next up will be Glaber Torres, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. The 3-1. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And moving into the batter's box next will be Gomer Sanchez.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Sanchez.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Roy. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
Ryan Mountcastle is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lifted down the line in left. One and 2, here it comes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Fouled away. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit softly on the ground to first. Knee high, he barehands it. Hey now. Orioles strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in once again is Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gio Urshela.
First offering on its way. The 1-0 home.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And the pitch. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive to center field and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Urshela aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That one's in there, 3-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is lined hard to deep left. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
1 out, runner at first, and up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And that's over, 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Santander. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. So next to hit is Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Low for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate now is Aaron Hicks. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Two down, runners at first and second. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Two men are on with two men out. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. So a three-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ashton Godot, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 53, Ashton Godot.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Here it comes, 2-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Glaber Torres. From the stretch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Galvez is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th, 5-0 New York. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading
Set
off
now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rio Ruiz. First delivery to him.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1 strike now from Cole. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup and the pitch. hit sharply on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. On its way is pitch number 75. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Pedro.
Now at the plate here is Pedro Severino, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Austin Hayes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ruiz is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Popped him up. Higashioka over to his right, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Next up is Gio Urshela. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Santander is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And now here is Kyle Higashioka. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
2 out here and a runner at second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and moving into the batter's box next will be Gomer Sanchez.
Orioles, the second baseman.
First pitch of the AB now.
Sanchez.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Now to bat, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Hunter Harvey is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Hunter Harvey.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
DJ LeMahieu.
And now the first pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
No balls and 1 strike. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Santander grabs it to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding in is Pat Valaika. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The designated hitter, Pat Valaika.
Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Higashioka moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And stepping in, Anthony Santander. He grounded out last time up. Grounded, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And right into the shift. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Travis Lakins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Travis Lakins.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled hard down the line and left. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now at the plate is Glaber Torres. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The 2-1 home. Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next, it'll be Luke Voigt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hayes on the run for it. At the track, the wall, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Now that
at the plate now, Gio Urshela.
Urshela.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Brett Gardner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 3 runs already home here. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Two and two. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Sean Armstrong enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Armstrong.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So the next to bat will be DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Aaron Hicks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. hit weekly back to the mound. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in 9-0. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Switch hitting shortstop, Freddie Galvez.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Struck him out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Pedro Severino stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss at the splitter. 3-1, and it's 3-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The next 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready now for Baltimore. Austin Hayes popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here. Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down 9-0. Ready now is Aaron Hicks. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 8.
Aaron Hicks.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in next, Giancarlo Stanton is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Glaber.
So now to the plate, Glaber Torres. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing
now
6 foot even, will take over the
Yankees.
pitching duties here.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Now at the plate, Gomer Sanchez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His first home run of the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting
at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the
Now
out.
batting, the designated hitter, Pat Valaika.
Striding forward now is the DH, Pat Valaika. Past meetings against Luis Cessa. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Anthony Santander, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to make the catch on the run. And what a fine way to end it there, as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Garrett Cole earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.